Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Crusader Kings 2, the Winter King mod Let's Play. It's been a while. We missed Sunday because I was out and about and, wasn't home to record. And so this is our first episode in basically a full week. And we are continuing on with our war up here in what is like sort of Northumbria. Anyway, we have basically won. It's just a matter of us finishing off this siege right here, and then this province will be ours. And then we'll probably continue to set our sights north. We still need to deal with these guys, but I'm not sure how I want to handle them because they do have more troops than you would expect from such a small province. I mean, nothing we can't handle, but it would be more fighting than like these guys were. So that's something to consider, although he is incapable, meaning that whoever's in charge is, yeah, not nearly as good at martial skill. I wonder. I've been looking through the various kingdoms that still exist in Britannia before I started this episode, and there's a lot of situations that we could take advantage of if we had more children, which is unfortunate. So we'll probably have to get on that at some point. I also noticed that my two eldest sons aren't married, so I was gonna try to arrange a marriage for them. The problem is because they're not part of my kingdom, they are sort of on their own. I can suggest a marriage to them, but I can't force them to marry anybody, and I don't have the full range of options because I can only marry somebody in my court to them. So that makes it kind of difficult. Unfortunately, it means that we may not be able to pull off any sort of marriage here. And even if we do, the children are part of somebody else's court. So I don't know if it really benefits me at all to do that. So we have him, and then we have Loholt here, who is a pretty good character as well. I think what I'll do is he is quick. Actually, both of them are. And so what I'll do is I'll arrange a marriage between him and her. She's not a very good character, but she's quick as well. And so, despite her not being that great, chances are that all the children that they have, or at least most of them, will inherit this as well. And so it's then just a matter of trying to eliminate the worst traits. But at least, this should make up for her lack of skills. So I'm going to try to suggest this, and it looks like he is receptive. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And that's at least one marriage. And I guess I won't have to pay for this marriage because it's not technically in my kingdom. Although it'll probably make me do it anyways. As for the other son, there's not a whole lot I can do, unfortunately. I can invite him to my court. Oh, he'll say yes. Then why don't we go ahead and do that? I can't... Oh, I can't invite him. Okay. I'll invite him. And that sort of solves our problems there. So, I guess let's get the clock running and we'll take care of this siege here. It's already going, it's just a matter of letting it sort of end. I'm going to send you to go... Whoa. I hate that it pops this thing up in my face. I don't need that. And I can't get rid of it either. It just keeps coming back. I'm going to send you to go deal with... Where are they going? Hopefully you guys can handle them. I'd like to chase down this army and crush them. That'll give us some war score. Not a whole lot, mind you, but a little bit. Not enough to win. Okay, so they are married. And he is coming to my court. That's good. That means that I can figure out a different sort of list of wives for him. So you two are married. That's good. I'm really hoping... Oh, she's already got children. Interesting. Well, anyway... I hope that they have decent children. Now that they're part of my court, or at least they should be. Yeah, they will be fairly soon. I will be able to raise the children myself, regardless of, who my player character is. So that could help us. Now with him, I can pretty much choose from everybody. Let's see. We don't want any priestesses. We want somebody with no land. And that appears to be our only choices. Wow. Okay. So I would be marrying you off to some priestess somewhere. And I don't know that that's such a great idea. She's not bad because she is quick as well. The only way I could really pull that off is if I gave him land somewhere. That's not a bad idea, but I don't really have any land to give him right now. I just gave away a bunch. So, let's see if I do have any. I'm not going to give that away. We're still working on that one. We're building the hill fort right now. Obviously not going to give away Londinium, because that's going to be our capital. Reluctant to give away any of this as well. And so I have those 2 over there, and then these 5. And yeah, I don't really want to give any of that away. So that creates a bit of a problem. Oh yeah, there's Merlin. Is he actually doing anything for me? He is my theologist. Okay, good. I was like, I really hope Merlin is part of my council. It would be pretty bad if he wasn't. But it doesn't look like we can marry him to anybody just yet, so we'll wait on that. I can, of course, invite somebody to my court to marry him. Let's see, where are they headed? They are headed here, so we're going to meet them there. How is this going? Oh, wow, it's not very far along at all, actually. Good, we converted another subject to Christianity. And Loholt is now part of my court. We're not going to legitimize him, though. We won that just in time. Captured a bishop. I'll probably let the bishop go. Unless, of course, I can ransom him. I'm not going to chase down that party. They're a little bit too big. But let's see here. Bishop, where did you go? Maybe he went to their prison. Ooh, this guy can be ransomed. For how much? 145 for King Wulfric. I am inclined to accept that. I don't benefit from killing him. And I've actually noticed, because one thing I was considering is, you know, we need to go to war with these guys, sort of like piece by piece. And I can't actually declare war on any of my neighbors because they're all in my prison. So I can't declare war on them when they're in there like that. And I would like to be able to declare war on them, so I need to let them go. And if he can pay his own ransom, then I'll go ahead and do that. That's a pretty nice sum of gold there. And that'll let me declare war on these guys. I would like to eventually take these guys over, because this will be fairly short. But we currently have a truce against them for a short while. So it's going to be these 3. Obviously, I want to take all the land surrounding Londinium first, but it really doesn't matter what order we take it. I can take this and give it to one of my sons, not new sons. You know, they've been my sons, but now that they're part of my kingdom, I can, you know, give them land, and it wouldn't be a bad idea to give them land up here. So, right, let's keep this clock rolling. And where did the rest of your army go? Let's go help out. And I'll probably just merge these armies together. Oh, that's 100%. Go ahead and offer peace. And we just took a huge chunk of land. Fantastic. We can usurp a title. I don't really have any desire to. Let's get rid of our army there real quick. So, what is this? The High Lordship of Lufildnid. I don't think I said that right. I don't really see where exactly that is. So let's see. He's currently holding it. Yeah, I have no idea where that's supposed to be. It's this chunk here. Got it. So I can take that. I don't know why I would want to. You're currently holding it? No, you're not currently holding it. Who was holding it? This guy. Germanius. Where are you? Okay, so you, for some reason, hold that high lordship even though you don't hold that land. That's interesting. So what I could do is take it and then give it to this king here, because he would make more sense to have it. Are you in my... Let's see. Anybody gonna pay it? No, then I'll just let you go. You're technically my vassal now, so there's no reason to hold you. Yeah, you know what? What's it gonna cost me? Give me 50 prestige and cost me 23 gold. I don't see any reason why not to do that. Yoink. He's not gonna like me very much now. Okay. So that's currently mine. And then what I can do is I can give that to you. I will grant you a landed title. This High Lordship. And he will like me a little bit more. Not that he could like me anymore. But I don't need any more titles, so why the hell not? Congratulations. Okay. So we need to probably find our son a wife. So let's go into the character finder. And we're going to be looking for women who are preferably not in prison. Definitely not married. They cannot be rulers. And beyond that, I don't really care. She is really, really bad, but her traits are actually pretty good. So I might be able to make that work. She's not getting any better. She's really, really bad. Like, how did you end up with such bad traits given that you're quick? But the fact that she's quick is going to be really important because that virtually guarantees any children they have to be quick as well. Of course, if we could find somebody with that trait and other good traits and decent stats as well, that would be nice. We do have this lady here who's just a bit too old. I'm not going to be able to have children with her. Let's see. She's 15, so she's got room to improve, but the rest of her things aren't so great. Really not a lot to choose from here, unfortunately. And most of these ladies will not be able to join us. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not seeing a whole lot here. She would be a fantastic choice, but she is not old enough, unfortunately. Let's arrange a marriage between yourself and my son. Oh, technically he is lowborn. That is interesting. And problematic. If I legitimize him, he becomes my heir, which I don't necessarily want. At least I don't think. Let's take a quick look here. I'm going to keep that open because I don't want to lose her. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Not the best of traits. I mean, not bad, but I don't like that he's cruel and slothful. He's also pagan, which is kind of interesting. We'll need to work on that. And he's arbitrary, so as far as traits go, he's not the best. His brother, who is currently set to inherit the throne, is also pretty solid. He's a better commander, definitely. But I guess overall slightly worse, depending on... I guess depending on how you weight these, you could make an argument that he is better, because his diplomacy and his martial skill is higher. For a ruler, that's probably more important than learning is. But he does have higher intrigue, and his martial skill and diplomacy aren't bad at all. So, kind of a toss-up. They're both pretty good, but I would say that his traits are better. He doesn't really have any bad ones. Yeah, I mean, I don't think any of these are bad. So I would say that he's probably the better choice, and then Rowena is pretty good as well, so when they have children eventually, they should have pretty good children. So the issue becomes I can't get her to come join us because she is the daughter of one of my vassals, actually. That's interesting. I'm wondering if I marry him to her, can I get them to then come join us? I don't know. The fact that the fact that he's lowborn, though, is going to be problematic. I don't recognize you. And was that the same issue with you? Oh, they're both lowborn, though, so I guess it doesn't matter. I should probably appoint him as commander. He's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, the problem with that is... I want them to have children that are part of, my house. or my dynasty, but I don't want them to become the heir. And that's, while that wouldn't be true, like, for example, the elective one is obviously not going to necessarily matter. There are some that are not elective, like this one. So for the Kingdom of Dumnonia, it's going to be whoever my eldest son is. And then for Kurnow, it says it's agnatic and elective. That doesn't really make sense. But okay. And then for Londinium, it's apparently elective as well. And he's the only one running. But anyway, that would, throw my inheritance into disarray if I did that. So I'm reluctant to do it. But she is really good. Probably the best that we've seen. By far. She's also an inspiring leader, which is interesting. We could actually make her into a commander. Although I don't know if it would let me. That is problematic. So I'm not sure how to handle that, to be honest. I'd like to bring her into our kingdom. Maybe not even to necessarily marry our son, but to just be a character in her own right. But she's not willing to come to our kingdom, so... Let's see. She really likes Lord Durfel. Let's see. It looks like it's -10 versus +10. It's kind of hard to count that many little pluses and minuses. And then the base reluctance is what's offsetting it. So I don't really see any way to overcome that. So I'm going to do is... I don't know what I'm going to do. I wish there were a way to, like, mark her for later. The problem is, though, she's 15 and she'll probably be married fairly soon. So maybe we should arrange a betrothal? No, we don't want to do that. Let's just arrange a marriage. And we'll try to figure this out before things go south for us. If their children end up being of her lineage, I guess that's not the worst thing that could happen. But we obviously want them to be Pendragons, not whatever the hell hers was. Okay. So now that we've sorted that out, we need to figure out who we want to declare war on next. And I think it's going to be these guys. So if we were to do that, we can only take one province. It would obviously be this one, because that has the most land bordering our kingdom. Although we could take this little chunk here, which I think is their capital, actually. No? It's a bit difficult to tell here. So... I assume that you are the king, yes. Oh, no, that's their capital, okay. So it really makes no difference then. Although... this would probably weaken him more, because his vassal's not necessarily giving him any levies. So this would cut those levies out. Whereas taking this would just cost him a vassal who may or may not actually be contributing to him in any way. Okay, so what kind of troops can you muster? 435, that's nothing. So we'll go ahead and declare war for this one. We can only take the ones along my border, though, but that should change as we conquer more and more. So yeah, we'll do this one. And I'm going to call in the allies, let them do most of the work here, but I will, raise my levies. Let's see, we'll call yours up and yours up. And that's pretty much like everybody in the area. Let's see, you guys are holding out. Yeah, not really seeing much else. We'll get Lancelot's in there as well. Let's have everybody meet up here. I think that would be enough. Well, it's way more than enough. He can only muster 400. I just want to make sure I win, like far and away. I don't want to be like risking close battles. And I also want my sieges to go fairly quickly. And the bigger my army is, the better for that. Alright, so... Wish them well. All children will be of her dynasty. And it's unfortunate, but what can you do? So where are you currently? I can't invite to court. Ah, crap. Oh well. Oh well. Let's go crush their army. That's more than 400. Either way, they are completely destroyed. Oh, no. There's the victory. Charge him. Troops gain morale because he ran away. And they're going to honor their obligations. That's nice to see. We'll pursue that army and crush them. I thought I had the game paused. Whoa, 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 Lancelot. I thought you were my friend here. I would like you to end your plot, if you don't mind. And that reminds me. We need to appoint more commanders, or can we? No, we are... Oh yeah, we have a couple of commander spots open. Let's see... High Lord, sure, why not? Durful, sure. And then I think I will probably withhold the prince for now. That seems like a bad idea. Actually, no, I'll let the prince get in there. And then we'll have Lowholt as well, since he is my son and decent. I'm going to try to keep as many kings out of it as possible. Apparently, Captain Sideburns has distinguished himself in battle. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They're getting away. Where are they headed? They're trying to get here. You know what? Let's feint that way to shut them down. Oh, we're already there. And then we'll get after them. And that should be another victory. Captured somebody there. Okay, I need you to continue pursuing. Did they raise their army? Yeah, apparently he did help that time. So maybe that was a mistake, but oh well. Either way, we're going to completely demolish them, and they won't have another noble distinguish himself. They're not going to have any levies left to call up anyways. And another noble. Wow, we are just getting more nobles than we know what to deal with. Following increasing pressure and demand to adopt Christianity. Oh good, Durful Kadarn is now Christian. I wonder if his daughter is... Oh, she is already, okay. So we gained some piety for converting him, even though we didn't really do much. Okay, so their army is nearly... Oh, we took the king again. I wonder if he can afford his ransom again. No, that's not who I wanted to ransom. Ransom himself. Can't afford it. And another noble distinguishes himself. Yeah, eventually we're just going to have no place for nobles. Gain some prestige, and apparently they're... Oh, yeah, apparently the war is over. I think it was over as soon as we captured him again. We'll enforce our demands and take that land from them. And I'm going to decide what to do with it. I'm going to get rid of all that. I'll probably give it away. The question is to whom? And that's kind of a tough decision because this needs to get built up pretty significantly. But it's not going to be my direct vassal for very long. Right now it is. But I plan on holding everything around Londinium. And then this will be broken up into various lordships and whatnot. So whoever gets this eventually will not be my my vassal. So there's no reason to give it to anybody important. I need to toggle the... There we go. The border is still there for some reason. So we did just have a bunch of new potential vassals spring up. I'm digging the facial hair on some of these guys. He's a bit slow. That's concerning. Dryston, you're not bad. Let's see. She's pretty good, but a bit old. I don't know if you guys would have any children. Let's see. It looks like a lot of them have land. So what I think I will do is, let's say, her? Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, well, anywho, we're going to marry them, and then I'm going to give him the land. And hopefully he starts a dynasty, and, you know, so on and so forth. We are out of time, though, so I'm going to end the episode here, and, well, let's give him the landed title first. What the hell? 445? Almost 46 gold for that? That is one expensive wedding. Okay, so real quick, let's find him. Dryston, where'd you go? There we go. He's toward the bottom. There he is. So I will grant him the landed title of Nope, that's not it. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay, congratulations. And that will be the end of the episode. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Crusader Kings 2 with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.